The Bunker Project, podcast episode number 74.
All right. We're going to try it. This is, I think, our second or third take trying to get it right. We were muting too much. As you know, we do. Yeah. We do 2 shows back to back. And this is show 2, so we're seriously drunk. Not having a hard time with the technical stuff. And we've had a bunch of people leave the show, but a couple of new people came on board. So we're going to mix it up a bit. Andrew?
All right. Let's quickly just tell
Should
the
we do a
audience.
round table?
So let's do a round table. We got Terry the Locksmith.
The Locksmith.
Mr. Locksmith.
Locksmith Maven.
And
Gaming Maven.
He's donated the
Dreadlock
prize.
Maven.
He's donated the prize for the evening. The best tweet that we gets a free key from Mr. Locksmith.
All right.
As long as you're in his market. And if you're in Mexico, you don't get a free key.
I know.
Free key.
There we go.
Free
Now
key
everybody can talk.
from Mr. Locksmith. We got the Gaming Maven.
Hello.
He's
Hello.
going to talk about Game Jam a little bit later.
And Mr. Dreadlock, what is your Mavenhood? You were
Javal.
Javal Maven.
I'm Celtic.
The Celtic Maven, awesome!
I'm not a maven.
The Celtic Mexican Maven.
No, because a lot of people from Mexico actually, their derivation came from the Basque País. País Basque, which is northern Spain, which is also a Celtic region.
Yeah, but don't they
So
have Mavens there?
I'm sure there's mavens everywhere. But
There you go.
what I'm saying is that to be Celtic is to be Celtic. So if you're from...
You don't need the Maven. Just
if you're-
Awesome,
if
and
you're-
I'm
He's
Celtic
beyond
too.
Maven.
We are
If you're
brothers.
from País Basque, and if you're from Ireland, then you're bad.
All right.
All right.
This guy's a natural.
And we got
He's got a great radio voice.
No. Not
All right,
at all.
we got the crazy movie review Maven. What are you going to be, the movie rate Maven? What's your
Movie Maven, I think, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Dude, grab that
Doesn't
mic.
mean you have any good taste in movies.
I'll go with
Oh.
golf. That seems easy.
What is
The Golf Maven.
What is a maven?
Yeah, he's going to get in the swing of the show. And we got the insurance Maven.
Yes, the insurance.
Unknown
And
drip
then the
under
car
pressure.
Maven.
Talking
shots
about
are
automotive.
flying.
Yep.
Yeah, Mr. Automotive Maven here.
So
and
wait,
of
wait,
course, Crazy Bob.
Wait, he wants to
And,
just. He wants,
X'd it out,
hang
Andrew.
on. You got to justify. He wants to justify because I said that he doesn't mean he's the movie. Has taste in movie Maven.
Oh, harsh.
So why don't I have taste? That's
I
totally
never
not
said
cool.
that. I was just
You're
saying
going
that
to
you
every
might.
single movie.
He didn't even read your
Isn't
blog.
there a filter?
Hey,
I haven't read the blog. No.
he hasn't even read the blog. So
I
he
haven't
doesn't
read the
know.
blog. I'm just
Hey,
kidding.
Well, I go see every movie. Doesn't mean I like them all. I
Exactly.
dislike most.
He's gamifying.
It was a joke. I
he's
was just
gamifying
being,
the show game.
I'm
That's what he
just.
does.
I'm just trying to make
Yeah,
it.
just because
more
you play
fun.
every game doesn't mean they're good, right?
I dislike you very much.
I agree. No, I totally agree.
Personal
with that.
vendetta begins today.
Well, I'll tell you.
Oh, the war's on.
Today.
He's going to review your movie.
Oh no, I'm afraid.
1 star.
That
Thumb
much.
down.
Okay, that's pretty harsh.
What are you gonna do? Be like Roger Ebert and be like, games aren't a form of art?
You know, I think one of the games we do play here
He
at
changed
the
his
Bunker.
mind, by the way.
All right. here we
He
go.
did.
I'll tell you
Okay,
one thing,
focus,
though. I'm a newcomer.
focus.
I'll tell
Okay,
you one thing.
newcomer dude, yes.
And I'm not going to go to any movie because I got a severe phobia of popcorn.
Yeah, what's with
I-
that?
I don't even like the sound of it. It's got that sound.
And what about
And
the smell?
And the smell, I can't be around it.
What about
So-
butter on popcorn?
So, no, I hate it. I like butter on its own, but...
Wow. Soy sauce on popcorn?
But you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll
think he
wait
likes
for it,
anything on
and
popcorn.
I'll watch it on DVD or whatever, or VHS or whatever it's got to be.
But they can't be popcorn.
I don't gonna be around.
What if you're
popcorn.
watching a movie that has popcorn in the movie?
Well, I don't even have a microwave in my house because I don't want people to make microwave popcorn.
What about like an air blowing popcorn?
No, I'm
you know?
He's being
No,
serious.
I'm
He's
serious.
know.
he's
You know
100%
You know that
serious.
popper that's got the air thing and the little
Yeah.
nozzle?
I hate
I
that.
want nothing to do with it.
What about popcorn on the Christmas tree? You know what they
The only
string it?
popcorn I will be around is caramel popcorn that comes in a Jack in a Box, and I want the free tattoo. God damn it!
Oh yeah, that's awesome stuff.
Do you think
And
there's
that's
an
it.
What about a girl named Popcorn? I mean, she was very vivacious and said, "Hi there, my name's
Well,
Popcorn."
as long as
Sorry,
she
I
doesn't
can't do
smell
you.
like it and taste like it and sound like it. I'm cool with it.
So no
All right.
popcorn. Popcorn.
Talk about
hey,
digression.
you know, they used to bring popcorn to the back here for all of us to eat.
Oh, I know. I've been in hardware stores and they're handing out free popcorn. And I'm like,
Get away from me. Bring me some
I'm a
popcorn.
construction worker, and I'm like, fuck. I get I want nothing to do with your popcorn. And you know what?
What about
Take
peanuts?
your popcorn and fuck. You know what? I'm going
Get away
somewhere
from
else. I'm going to buy it somewhere else because I don't like the smell of your popcorn.
Yeah,
No, seriously,
you're
it's
turning
bad.
me off.
It's so bad.
What about peanuts? You're okay with peanuts though?
Yeah.
You know those bars they have like peanuts on the shells on the floor.
Well, I'm not allergic to peanuts.
Yeah, it's
Wait a
just
minute.
popcorn.
Oh, wait,
Are you
you're
allergic to
allergic?
Popcorn on the floor. it
No,
freaks
not
you
at
out.
all. I just hate it.
Okay.
I bet there's an actual name for that phobia.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
Fear
There's
of popcorn.
yeah,
Well,
it's popophobia
Somebody Google
or
it.
cornophobia.
Well, no, I'm fine
Cornophobia.
with corn. I'm fine
Cornucopia.
with
Papa's
corn.
cornus phobias.
Because I'm half Mexican, I eat a ton of corn tortillas, so it's not.
I know,
about-
it's nothing
not
to do with
about
corn.
So you're half Mexican, half Scottish.
Yeah, I'm cheap and lazy.
Killed it.
We should have this guy on every time.
Why?
Well, now you were telling me that's why you have dreadlocks.
No, they just happened one day.
Yeah, you didn't brush your hair, and then
Like a
3 months
tattoo.
later.
it got
and-
kind of greasy.
It's
and,
like a
you know,
tattoo
and, like,
happens one day.
You know, and
stuff.
like the big one just kind of constructed itself, and you know what? It's low maintenance, like being bald, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Same
Like,
shit. You
that's
just shake it off, you're done.
that's for me. I just shave my hair once a month,
And
and the
people
hell
go,
with it.
"How do you wash it?" I go, "It's
What?
like washing socks.
You don't.
You kind of just make a lather and." Away you go.
So you don't stick your head in the washing
Is that-
machine.
I don't use the wax and all that shit.
Is that how you actually wash socks?
Well, yeah, the old school.
You buff
know?
them up?
You go down to the river and you fucking
Bash them with a rock.
yeah, and you make a lather and you do that with your hands and you.
That was a great
Get her
visual.
going.
Yeah,
and you get
I-
gritty, right?
Bash it with a rock.
No. You don't bash
Hey.
your head with a rock.
No,
You know?
the socks.
No.
Come on, it's
That's-
traditional.
that's
Socks.
only if-
Hacking.
That's only if someone breaks into your building and you're asleep and you got a rock in the sock and you go. and you
I have
sock
to
it in
interrupt.
the head.
Oh, double
Yeah.
digression.
Really sorry, I
But
have to
the-
interrupt. Back up a little bit. There is no official name for fear of popcorn. There is
No.
a name for fear of corn. It is cybophobia. I'm probably
Well,
But he's not
but
scared of
I'm
corn.
not afraid of corn.
No, he's not. But is there a fear of popping?
It's just the popping machine.
Because
You're a
that-
popping
the-
machine.
No,
Popcorn
it's
machine?
not the sound. It's not the sound. It's more than that. It's the
Because you could combine the fear of corn and the fear of
just the
popping
No,
together
I'm not
and make
afraid
it.
of corn at all.
And you're not
It's just
scared
the
of
idea.
popping.
It's the idea of a
It's a
corn.
smell.
no, it's more than
The
Oh, it's the
bastardization
sound.
of corn.
It's the sound.
and the feeling when it's stuck in your
Ah, yeah,
It's a
yeah.
textural thing.
It's a texture.
gum.
so
Well,
it's
no, but it's
Sound
also,
and
but it's
texture.
also a fumous thing as well.
Fumus thing.
Well, no, the fume of
Ah,
Yeah,
scent.
the smell.
of
The scent, yes.
popcorn, right?
yeah,
Remember
yeah,
that
okay.
time we were going to do a round table? Remember that?
No,
We already
Alright.
did
We
it.
did it. You missed it.
it was done.
Now take a
We're
drink
done
and
like dinner.
shut up.
Okay, so topics for show 74.
Well, I just took a drink and I'm
Popcorn.
shutting
This
it.
show's all about popcorn.
Well, we're going to start off
No,
with.
can't be. I'll be out of here. I'll be fucking
We're
out
going
of
to start
here.
off with.
You'll never see me
foreplay.
again.
Okay, well,
Social media
yes.
for-
We promise not to bring up
Social media.
What?
Who else hates it on Twitter when you follow someone, they immediately get the auto direct message back going, "Oh, love me. Look at my Facebook.
Hey,
like
isn't-
me.
isn't
Like my
this-
website."
What's that called?
Well, it's called lack of social media foreplay.
Yeah, social media.
You would
foreplay.
walk up to somebody after
it's
two
Autobot.
sentences, go, "Come home with me."
Well, if I'm
You know,
lucky.
you need to talk to them a
You
little
could
bit
if
longer.
you could get away with it.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
trust
That
me, you
works
can't
pretty
get
good.
away with
Guys.
I know
definitely.
some people that
I
do
think
that.
that's antisocial.
And
with
they get
an
away with it
IQ
1 out
over
of
100.
1,000 times, and that's
Yeah.
good enough for them.
Well, if you go to a bar, right, or
I
a,
think
a
that's-
networking event, say, "Hi, how you doing? I'm Bob. Buy my product." It kind of turns people
It's
off.
the same thing.
right?
You know, there
So-
needs to be some decorum. There needs to be some getting to know you. You know,
So how much getting to know before
So
you
don't
jump in
pet the
bed?
tweet before
Well-
you meet the tweet.
exactly. I think it's like if you have your website and your Facebook page marked in your profile, people will go there if they want to.
But
Don't-
how
don't-
do you get
don't
around to
tell them
kissing
to.
somebody on Twitter? That's what I want to say. Hi, we've been tweeting 3 or 4 times. Can we make out yet? 10, 15 times you can slip it.
Bob, it's called meeting
know.
for a coffee.
Oh, right, yeah. Then you can get physical. Yeah, in the
You gotta
coffee shop.
get
I've
it
seen
right.
that scene. It's awesome.
I don't know.
Oh, baby.
Yeah. I'm not gonna talk about it because
I know you've
this
been
isn't
there.
the
You've been
platform.
there. You've been
This
there
is not the
before.
platform to
I don't
discuss.
mean
I know
to-
it should be video. Then we could really get into
I don't
some-
mean to interject, but
Yo, dude.
what is tweet?
Excellent. The best question
You
we had
are
in
dead to me.
We're going to get a.
No, I'm serious.
He's huge. Why are you
Online
saying that to
communication.
him? Apparently, he's going to be the soon only saw one movie in one eye last week. Maybe.
Well, no, I don't go to the movies. I wait for it.
I know,
to go at
'cause of the
home.
popcorn.
I rent them at the library.
Well, you don't have to rent
Because
them.
there's
You
no
just pick them up.
popcorn there, right? No, you go to the rental plate. Remember the old Rogers and Blockbusters?
Oh, HMV before they closed down?
What did they serve at the front counter? Popcorn.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
why.
go there.
That's
so
why they
I go to
closed
the
down.
library. It's free.
Yeah, they don't have popcorn.
Well, you could go to those vending machines too and get the movies.
How
Insane.
did we go from
Well,
Twitter to
I
popcorn
don't know.
again?
But I don't know what the twit and the tweet and the twat and whatever.
I
it
think
is.
you know what
Well,
that
you know,
is.
just sit back and
Enjoy.
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 If this is internet
Washed
related, I have
up.
no idea what's going
Oh,
on.
that's excellent. Okay, now my question is on internet. Do you have an internet access at home? Right, like.
You got
I
a
don't even
computer?
have a microwave because I'm afraid of popcorn.
Oh, okay, but
Do you have a computer?
do you have a computer?
No.
Right, you don't have a computer.
I
Do you have
a
an Xbox?
I have a calculator.
Do you have a fax machine?
I have a No, I have a calculator that will
Do you have a TV?
You got a telephone.
He has a TV.
Trigonometry.
You got a telephone, though.
I have a landline. Yes.
All right, and you got a TV, right?
No.
Oh,
Well, I
But
just.
how do you watch your movies
well,
without the
well, I have a
popcorn?
shitty TV that I hook up my original
DVD thing.
Nintendo to because I enjoy Mario and all that shit.
yeah. Hey, Gaming Maven. Finally, we have something we can talk
but
about.
I don't like the ones, the 3D
The
ones
one with the
where you get
popcorn?
dizzy and shit. You know, I get dizzy and I'm like, I just
No.
want the Mario shit.
Because Mario, there's no popcorn in Mario. We're number
Well,
one.
no, it's not the popcorn. It's just that I don't get dizzy because I'm moving my
It's a
head.
2D plane.
So
I'm
if
not killing numerous amounts
so
of
if you
people.
started playing the game for the first time and then you got a message saying
I like-
upgrade to the next game right away before you even played the first game, that would be like
Well, I like Duck Hunt. I think it's cool, but you got to be a fair distance away to make it a
From
fair
the
play.
TV.
Yeah, but
Or
you,
from the-
but
in the
you know what
game.
the weird thing is? If you have a flat screen,
Yeah. It's harder to
can't-
play.
It's harder because it was designed to play on a
Round.
elliptical or a convex screen.
Oh, because it's old.
Yeah, and so I used to
so
have
it's
an old
distorted.
shitty convex with the fake fucking wood on it. And
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And it was, you could stand at like 15 feet and you could pop those ducks off, right? But I got the flat screen and I'm like,
You're shit out of luck, man.
yeah, you can't shoot shit.
Oh, well.
all right, Marcel's got a question.
No, I just have a statement.
Oh,
oh
right,
no, wait,
right.
it is a question. Can we make this guy the popcorn maven?
No.
You'd be
No.
awesome.
No, no,
Mr.
No.
Popcorn.
No.
Not a
No, that's
maven.
being
I'm not a
cruel.
maven.
That's
The
being-
anti-popcorn.
don't
Well,
be
everybody
mean.
here's a Maven.
Anti-popcorn, dude.
And we get to pick your name unless you pay for
No,
it.
I'm just against popcorn.
The name
I
has
think it's
been
evil.
picked.
Now, I know you paint, right? Do you ever use popcorn in your paintings?
No.
No.
No?
The only popcorn that's involved in my life is
Yeah.
caramel popcorn. It's called Jack in a Box, and I put the fucking
Tattoos.
shitty tattoo, and I'm done.
Yeah, but what about the popcorn? Did you throw the rest? Of the
I don't
stuff in?
even string popcorn for a Christmas tree.
Yeah, but what
Fuck
about what's
that shit.
what's left in the Jack in the Box? Do you eat that stuff, or you just go for the tattoo?
Well, that's like the peanut crumbs. Like if you're allergic to peanuts, it's a
It's a
world
ba-
of pain.
yeah, it's a world of pain.
So I just stick to the caramelized shit.
So you know,
It
imagine.
locks in the smell. It locks in the texture. It locks in all that.
so
And
you
it's-
cover-
So it's morphed. It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
even popcorn.
Okay, all right. So disguise beyond.
And you get a free tattoo.
Well, there you go.
Not
Shitty
that I'm
tattoo.
a fan of tattoos because I'm afraid of needles too. And I'm a bit
Especially-
of a hypochondriac. But anyways, that's
Other
another
than that.
episode.
That's in the next episode.
Next
All right,
Wednesday.
so we covered social media foreplay.
Yeah,
Now we're
and
gonna go
we
on
also
to- we're
covered scary
covered-
TV and popcorn.
Yeah,
Popcorn.
we covered
Jeff's got a
gamification
great
of old
event
machines.
coming up.
Oh, hey,
Gamification
okay.
of what?
Jump right in there, dude.
All right, so just while we're
Now,
sort
this
of-
is- this is
while
the-
we're not on any
This is
topic,
the golf swing maven.
No,
No,
not the
CK Golf
swing.
Solutions is marketing and social media.
Is it? Okay.
for golf courses.
And awesome
Ah.
event planning.
So, but what,
apparently we are event planning.
so should
Yeah.
we
Hey,
pick
it
it?
sounds
We're
like
planning an event.
endorsements.
They are planning an event.
We are planning an event.
Which event is that?
Well, thank you for asking. That event.
Hang on. Are you guys in collusion?
No.
I mean,
No,
No, I
he's
just
way
made
over there.
I deny it all.
Just trying to get back on
I hope
topic.
He's on
there's
the
no
other side of the
popcorn
pillow.
involved.
There's no popcorn at this event. It's a popcorn-free zone.
Well, hey,
Okay,
I know
good.
somebody who wants to go right away.
Yeah,
So
first.
we've got a great event coming up on February the 21st. It's called
Which is in a couple
Social
of days.
Media Money. Social
Ooh,
Media
nice.
Money. We are bringing in Jason Sadler from iwearyourshirt.com. Jason, if you don't know the I Wear Your Shirt story, Jason gets paid to wear T-shirts for a living. He's created this company. He's been around for about 4 years. We've created this conference, half-day conference from 1 to about 5:30 with an after-party around the fact that Jason doesn't use anything on social media that he's not getting paid to use.
Nice.
So whether it's YouTube or LinkedIn or his live stream show that he does every single day in his T-shirt, and he's got 4 other people wearing T-shirts around the country. So for a daily fee that starts on January 1st, at $5 and goes up by 365 times 5 on December 31st. You can get shirt wearing for your company. So we have Jason is keynoting the event. Then we have Josh Reimer, the official YouTube partner here in Vancouver.
I know Josh.
Nice.
Josh is going to talk about making money using YouTube. We have George Moen with
Blends.
Rapid Time.
Rapid
Rapid
Time
Times,
Networks.
he
is
denies
who George
blends.
is coming under the banner of.
Yeah.
And then we're working on a special fourth speaker. They're going to all be on the panel at the end of the event, and then we will have a little after party that everyone who buys a ticket will be invited to.
All right.
Check it out,
$1 million.
Facebook.com/social for profit.
Maybe
And also,
$1 million
anybody
question.
that wants me to wear their T-shirt, I am available to do that as well. But I'm not affiliated with Wear This Shirt. I'm starting my own called "I'll Wear Your Freaking Shirt" for 2 days
For $10.
for $10.
So,
Or a beer. Or a beer.
how
Come
much are
on,
the
James,
tickets?
would you just wear it if I
And
bought
this
you beer?
and the movie maybe. What?
On a related note, I will wear pants for money.
Please. And if you get,
Please,
I'm not
yes.
even going to go there.
Yeah.
With
I'm just wondering what
What
kind of shirts are they wearing?
golf
T-shirt.
shirts,
T-shirt.
logo
Golf
T-shirts.
T-shirts.
Oh,
Why
it's-
not wear some crazy Hawaiian shirts or something?
That'd be
They wear all
nice.
kinds
and
of
Hey,
stuff.
spill
hey,
some
whatever shirt you
sauce
want, as
on
long
it
as
or
you pay.
something.
Yeah, with a big
Something a
popcorn
bit gritty,
kernel.
like that your grandpa wore and he drooled on it or something.
So I got a question.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
How much are the tickets?
Tickets are $79 till February 10th, and then they go up to $89.
Now, what
So-
happens if you bring a shirt?
Well, if you go to the Facebook page that I mentioned, facebook.com/social
What is
for
Facebook
profit,
again?
you'll see that Jason shot a video today, and in it he says at the after party, it's a requirement that everyone has to wear a T-shirt to the
Nice.
after party.
Nice.
So check out Jason's video, just launched today, and it's on the Facebook page.
Maybe I'll wear my Wix shirt.
Is there a way to get a free?
I'm going to wear a shirt
ticket?
that says $79.
If you sell 10, everything's negotiable.
Okay.
See what happened to me at work? Everybody's giving me free shirts because
Oh, you'd be
they're-
awesome at this party.
Well, no, because they're too big, right? They're like, well, it's kind of XX large, and
Well, you're
we
an
were
XX
either,
guy.
We were either going to camp or use it as tablecloth, but if you can use it, here you go.
Wow.
And I don't even like the Canucks.
Well, I know. Well, they're just trying to dumping those shirts. Yeah, well, they can't even give those shirts away. It's a very
Yeah,
embarrassed.
they couldn't
brand.
get a rioter to wear it for
Who
free.
the fuck are the Sandines?
And Deans. Hey, we're gonna move on.
That would make a great T-shirt.
That sounds
by the
like an
way.
awesome. That sounds like an awesome event.
I survived the Vancouver riots.
That's not.
I
fair.
rioted with the
kidding me?
Sandines.
Are you kidding me?
I only survived because I was
great
in,
art.
I was in a.
Do you
bunker
think
at
I
the
would
time.
have not got a haircut and a shave if I was been there? Come on.
I'm not sure you would have.
Well, no, because that'd be obvious.
Yeah, he's. Those are all transplants, man. He's got.
All right, so I'll
Jake
put
Luck.
the links to
All right.
the event in the show notes as well. And
You can follow him on
He will
Twitter
too.
at CK Golf Solutions, right?
Exactly.
it.
And by the way, for
CK
every
dot
ticket we
solutions.
sell, we're getting any money for this?
Everything is negotiable.
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
will
So-
negotiate
And
later.
that means we
50
have to
bucks.
have this show out before February the 21st.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
it'll cost you.
Definitely.
All right.
And let's talk about what is it? Game Jam.
Game
got
Jam.
it.
Game
Jam.
Jam. Yeah,
Speaking-
big event here in
Speaking
Vancouver.
of T-shirts,
Gamification of
T-shirts.
Vancouver.
Game Jam.
Game Jam T-shirt right in front of me.
Yeah, there is a Game Jam shirt right
And
in
it's-
front of you. I
it's
wonder who's wearing it.
Global.
$5 for
Global
that guy.
Game Jam.
It is Global Game Jam.
Not local, but
I'm
global
wearing it,
Game
but it
Jam.
doesn't fit.
We don't think of locally, we think globally.
Globally.
So would you like
Globally.
to know a little bit about it?
Yeah, well, what's with the icons? They're very cool. The development.
Well, it
of
says
the-
global, but then right under that it says Vancouver, BC.
Yeah, it was the Vancouver location. We were the 4th largest location of game jammers in the world this year.
Nice.
Who was number one?
Who was number one?
New York.
Was Denmark.
Denmark. Denmark.
Denmark. Then
What
followed
is
closely.
game jamming in case people don't
So,
know like me,
okay.
what it is?
He'll
Okay.
tell. Just hang on.
Yep.
We'll get to it. We'll get to
Well,
it.
He's getting there.
Rastafarian gaming.
So there
I'm
was
not a Rastafarian actually.
Oh, no problem. But Game Jam.
Popcorn gaming. Yeah.
This is like a train that's on a one-way track.
I know.
Anyway,
James,
Track is
tell me about
convoluted.
Game Jam. I'm dying to
God's
know.
sake.
Okay.
More
anyways,
facts.
Anyways. So, yes, the number one place was Denmark, then followed by Brazil and the United States, and then us in fourth with 209 participants.
Brazil? Wow.
Well,
Number 3, where in the United States?
Atlanta.
Oh, okay.
What are
Oh.
they doing in Denmark that they're so good?
So
They smoke a lot of weed.
No, it's so
what
cold. They just don't go outside. They just game jam.
yeah,
Whatever
pretty
that
much.
means.
That's exactly the reason. That's exactly the reason. Like, it is cold in Denmark, so we all go into
No,
a
it's-
game jam.
Roll up a big
It's very cold. They still have a royal family. That's weird, eh? They have
Were the royal
princes and
family there?
princesses. Oh yeah, they were princes and princesses.
I don't know if they're at the game
Yeah,
jam.
they used to hang out with the royal family in Thailand.
But anyway, so
No.
so the game jam takes place once a year globally, and there was 244 registered jam sites in 48 different countries, with 11,248 jammers registered, and over 2,300 game projects made over 48 hours across the world, based
Cool.
off of one theme, which was the Ouroboros.
So what does that mean?
Well, okay, now
It's the-
we need a translation for Ouroboros.
So
What's
the
an
Ouroboros is the dragon eating its own tail.
Ah, that's a classic.
That's like an old
yeah,
Nordic
very,
thing.
very
Year of the
old.
Dragon?
Well,
Was it
kind
ac-
of. Kind
well,
of.
I thought it was a
Coincidentally, was it a
snake.
Chinese guy who came up with it?
It was a snake that was eating his own tail originally, wasn't
It
it?
is a snake eating its own tail, yeah.
But they morphed into a
in-
dragon.
They
in-
modified
in-
it for this year
in-
because it's
no,
the year of the dragon.
No, in Nordic
And
mythology,
the Chinese culture is the biggest
wrong,
fucking
wrong,
consumer
wrong,
right now.
wrong.
So-
Wrong. In Nordic mythology, the
Well,
world.
then why are you
in the
misconstruing those?
okay, in the Nordic mythology, the
I find
Ouroboros
that
is the world
precarious.
dragon.
I find that very precarious.
All right, I give him the
Hey,
answer.
what about the
Yeah,
Celtic
he
version?
definitely gets a
The Celtic
precarious
version also
Hey,
has
there's nothing
a
wrong with
dragon.
being Celtic.
Hey, I'm Celtic.
If
No,
we
but
were-
that's a Celtic
What about
symbol.
the Mexican version?
It's all the same.
It's a river dragon you're anyways,
wrong with
guys. So it's
Mexico?
all you're all
Just
right.
asking if it was
You
the
never had a
Mexican
bad
version.
time in Mexico?
Never.
Well,
Never,
then-
ever.
then what's the problem?
No problem.
Yeah.
So if we were actually playing by the rules and drinking during every
Yeah, we'd be so drunk.
I
Jesus.
am pissed, man.
Cheers,
I had
man.
like 5 drinks.
Cheers.
On that note, now that we're done talking about Game Jam, can I talk about
No.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's
tell
not
him
done
about-
yet.
come on,
No,
wait.
we're talking about
It's
dragons.
not done yet, okay?
It was dragons and gaming.
Hey, go
in
watch a
Denmark.
movie. Go watch a freaking movie, okay?
was just
This
gonna
is my
ask.
time.
Hey, you know what?
I don't know.
The only reason why you're saying that is because you know
Hey.
he's going to.
Yeah, I know he's going to go watch a movie. You
Hey,
know?
the last
I'd like to
movie
know more
I saw
about Game
without
Jam.
Popcorn was
Game Jam,
about-
Game Jam,
about
Game
a-
Jam.
about
All
a
right.
dragon.
All right.
Game
Javal.
Jam.
Starred Sean O'Connery.
Javal.
Jam.
Okay,
Javal.
Game Jam.
okay. So,
Game Jam.
I want to hear about
And that
Game
was
Jam,
the
please.
mid-90s.
I think we should talk about movie Marmalade. Is what I think we should talk about.
let's talk about Jeff's thing instead.
Game Jam.
Okay, anyways.
Game Jam. Okay,
So-
dude.
Denmark
He's
Game
just-
Jam.
He
Okay.
Yeah,
fights
so-
for the mic. He fights for the
Mexican
mic.
dragons.
I'm gonna give the locksmith. I'm gonna lock him in a friggin' box in a second.
Yeah, but he can get himself out.
I know it'll be amazing. It's like a Harry Houdini. Anyways, take a drink,
Harry
everybody.
Houdini.
But yeah, so even
I'm
Iran
all tied up
participated.
So what
Hair
happens at the
here.
end? Did they
Oh, wait,
make
okay,
games or did
okay.
they play games?
So
So-
Iran participated.
Iran was one of the countries that participated.
So
as well.
was it nuclear powered or not?
Yeah, I was. Yeah, even I was
Anyways,
thinking
I
that.
wanted to give a shout out to at Zany Tomato, who was the
All
lady
right.
that organized the Vancouver
Well
location.
done. Hey.
Cool.
It was at UBC this year. You might see us on Electronic Playground
Cool.
Cool.
doing our thing.
Yep.
209 participants, 48 hours. You have 48 hours to make a game with whatever you can.
Hey, I
And-
went to that website. Was that the one where you were pitching a game? The one where you were feeding?
Startup.
No,
was
not
that
Startup Weekend. That's
okay.
totally different thing. That's
So-
54 hours to
Did
make
you-
a business. So
Did you make a game?
We did make a game. We were one of the featured games.
You've been
at
busy,
Global
man.
Game Jam. Yeah.
Well, it wasn't using the QR codes again. Was
No,
it?
no.
What was the game?
It was called Eat My Dust, and it's a
Oh,
racing game.
that racing
so,
game.
So Ian would be down with this. So it's
Yeah.
a racing game where you have to take your car, and you have 2 cars, and you have to feed the other car your exhaust to versus the world and get through as far as possible.
What if it's an electric car?
We didn't use electric.
Yeah, dude.
We actually
Electric cars.
It's a
Electric cars are
California-based
so turn of
game.
the century, man. Come on.
Ah,
So was this Dragon Den worthy, or what is this?
It was quite. It's like a,
could be.
it's like a
It
virtual
kind
version.
of
of
is,
it.
yeah.
Dragon,
watch a
you're
lot
the
of
dragon,
TV, but
Dragon Dan. Yeah,
I only get one channel, and it
Well,
happens to come on.
We
BBC.
did have
the guy from Boston Pizza's a real bitch, though.
Yeah, really? You wouldn't say Kevin?
Well, the Jewish guy, but I don't
Nah,
want to be
go
anti-Semitic,
on.
right? You know?
Jim
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
Santa Claus. Jim always gives everyone what they want.
Yeah,
How's he a
well,
bitch?
He
Well,
makes
there you
okay
go.
Pizza, right?
Yeah, he
Anyways,
pays in pizza.
He's
is-
not
it is-
Jewish, right?
It,
You know?
it is kind of like Dragon's Den because you do have judges that come around after and they check to see like do they like what you've made
Yeah,
and,
yeah, yeah.
and does it fit the theme.
Do you think it's biased? The judges are
No.
biased, and they're good.
not at all? Yeah,
No.
they're-
Can they be
they're good
bribed, though?
judges. No, I don't.
So
think
you won? Is that what you're saying?
There is no winning. It's supposed to be a thing to build the community more. Like
Oh,
it was
okay.
like almost like 209
It's a
participants.
utopian thing.
More than 3/4 of them were
Communal
students.
Internet
we're more-
sharing.
They were all students. Most of them were students. You only had about 20 pros. It's just for us to get together with them, show how hard it is to make a game.
Yeah.
And
Very
so
cool.
they can learn how to do it and they can like benefit from that experience going forward on their future
So who's
projects.
sponsoring this?
So AirG was one of the sponsors who were pretty cool. They were the
Yeah.
ones that chose our game.
obviously.
Eastside Games was a sponsor as well. They do a nice game called Pot Farm on Facebook. That's really cool.
Wait,
Pot
somebody
Farm.
say
I like
pot?
that. It's a
Like it's a
BC-based
marijuana
game for
farm?
sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
can't
grow,
smoke
you grow,
yeah.
you grow a
I
marijuana
can't-
farm.
I can't smoke pot. I feel
You do.
weird.
You grow it. It's
I
great.
Wow, with
refuse
hair
to
like
do
that,
grow
that
it.
must be
No, I
harsh,
grow
dude.
hair. I don't grow pot.
No, but
I can't
it,
smoke pot.
it,
Makes
it's
me
definitely a
feel
good game.
weird.
They were a huge support. They actually brought coffee and donuts in the early morning on Saturday.
big
for all the
Of course,
guys.
you need
Twinkies.
donuts.
Twinkies, things like
Come
that.
on, it's
yeah.
the
Cheetos.
munchies, but
Zynga was there.
Popcorn.
Yeah,
no, there'll be no popcorn.
Zynga was there.
Zynga was there. Zynga was there recruiting.
So who-
Microsoft
Oh,
sponsored
really?
it.
So there was recruiters there.
Just
So-
read the back
so
of his shirt.
Actually, here, yeah.
Just turn around.
Yeah,
Let's read the
everybody
back of his
watching.
shirt.
All right.
Yeah,
let's see what
Yeah,
it
get
says.
get that
Official
shirt close to the
sponsors,
mic.
UBC,
No,
BCIT.
you're too close.
Yeah.
I can't read it.
I don't know what the other thing is.
Zinger, Microsoft, Eastside.
Air
January 27th,
Zang.
29th, 2012. Eastside. Is that Eastside?
Sweet.
Eastside Games.
I don't see any Farsi on the back.
Where's
of that.
Electronic Arts, man?
They
So-
didn't sponsor
He
it. man.
said something about
because
an
Microsoft-
Iranian
Microsoft
sponsor, and I
is
don't
Forgive
see
me,
any
funny
Farsi
enough,
language.
they didn't
on
sponsor it.
Really? Why not?
Forgive
I
me
don't
for
know.
not paying enough attention.
Yeah.
But-
This already happened. It's not something you're promoting.
No, it happened on the 27th
Yeah,
and
this is a
29th of
news
like
report.
last week.
We're not
Yeah,
promoting.
he already did
Oh,
the game.
already
Jam.
did
Now
it.
it's just the
Been
aftermath.
and done.
Yeah.
And at
Din,
Zany
din, dun.
Tomato on
But you
Twitter.
can now
put it
you
up.
can go to if there are any
Well, you're
places on
super quick
YouTube
on
you can
your
go to
radio
watch
voice.
the
You
games.
can go to globalgamejam.org to try out the games, and if
Yep.
you want to try out the ones that were made at UBC, you can go to the UBC location.
And
Check
these
it
are
out.
flash based.
And is this
All
every
right,
year?
no, they're any kind of game. So
Is this
they're-
every year they do
This
this?
is every year. Last
Fucking
year there was over 9,000 participants. This year was 11,000. So it's
How long
just,
they been doing it?
I think they've been doing it since 2003. So
It goes up every year.
it's been growing exponentially. More countries. Iran was the first.
How many people were
time
there?
They participated. At our location was 209. Over 11,000 people participated this year over 48 hours.
Where's everybody going?
So,
Washroom break, I think.
anyways,
Washroom break?
yeah, it was great. Kimberly Vole, who's one of the teachers at UBC, she organized the thing along with a guy named Mike Nicknor, who's
so
a very
basically,
big friend.
you could
of-
say anything, and I could say, Shirley Lockhart and so and so.
no, those are the real people that actually
Well,
did the
no,
game
but you can
jam.
make it
Like
up.
they organized
I
it.
can make
No,
it
I'm
up
not
right
making
now.
any of this
Okay,
up.
so we went to the.
I think he has
so
a point.
like,
He does have a point.
So
but
it was.
I think so.
Well, I think
It was
his point-
January
All right.
15th, and we went
All right.
to the.
Javal, I
Yeah.
think I understand your point. What you're saying is where are your sources?
yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
come on,
What are
Where
my
are your
sources?
sources?
Come
But
on, buddy.
these are people
I wanna
that
see 'em
deserve some
bleed. I don't give a
recognition.
shit.
So Global Game Jam Vancouver.
Yeah.
I gotta go pee.
Those are the people.
and get a drink. So keep going, and I'll come back and eat some wonton, and I'll dispute that.
All right.
All right.
We look
it
forward to your disputing.
Hopefully, it doesn't react.
But we would definitely appreciate next year if a car company decided to sponsor us, even if they weren't totally into games. They were just into supporting the community. I mean, Kim and Mike spent a lot of time to get the students and everybody together.
You
and
invited him, you know that.
I did not.
I'll take the
I
blame
just-
for
I
that.
saw you out there.
I
and
just
you
said-
invited him in here.
I just said, he said, do you know Kevin? And I said, yeah, Kevin's been on our show. I did not know that meant that we were going to bring him back
and
here
he
too.
followed you in.
I think the bar didn't want to have him in the front.
I feel kind of bad that the golf T-shirt thing was able to be promoted in like 5 minutes, and it's taken 20 minutes to promote the Game Jam.
Hey,
thing.
it's not promoting the Game Jam. We're just
He's promoting the back
we're
of his
talking about-
T-shirt.
it's not promoting. It's already happened.
it's already happened. We're trying
It's
to
already
talk
happened,
about.
and we're talking about.
Well, okay, so if we're not promoting it, can we promote Movie Marmalade instead?
Yeah, we'll get onto that.
Yeah,
get on
what's movie Marmalade?
I don't know. I just made it up.
Okay, well
a
that
bunch
does.
of people have a few days to make a movie based on a theme or something.
They already do
Yeah.
that. It's
Sounds-
called. That sounds very similar to like the 8-hour movie fest or what is it? 8
yeah,
millimeter.
it's like that
Film
except it's
festival.
Marmalade.
Movie Marmalade. So
I'm gonna come
so
across if Javal doesn't go after the movie Maven, I will, because he's being snarky. At least you're small enough.
We
I can
already
take
established
you.
the personal vendetta earlier, didn't we?
Put a couple.
That's
of
it.
beers,
I don't follow you anymore.
Just
Put a-
sprinkle
put a
them in
cup-
popcorn.
Put a couple of beers in the movie yearbook, and that's what happens. All right.
Apparently, I was just kidding though. I like Marcel. He's a cool guy. But
Well, I mean, he's doing something which is
he's
like
stirring the
almost
pot.
impossible, man. Holy smokes!
It is impossible.
Doing a blog post a day after going to a movie, that's pretty tough.
That is pretty cool though.
And
I'll
it's
give him
pretty
props.
cool. And I think by the end of it, he's going to get a lot of followers that are going to be like, "Wow, you actually did that. That's pretty cool."
Despite the compliments, I still don't like either of you.
Well, you know,
Man, he sounds like
We're not in a
Siskel more now than
competition, right?
Ebert.
he
So-
gives us 1 star.
He
right?
did.
He gave
Oh
us
my
1 star.
god.
And a thumb down.
It's okay. We'll just edit your part out of the bunker project.
It's true. I have the power. Right?
And
I
after
can,
tonight's show, I think our thing is going to become explicit.
I can censor you. Oh, we already are.
Oh, okay.
It's already done.
Yeah.
No
this,
more editing.
This is going to be explicit.
And we
So-
might actually find our audience a little bit better. That's a good point because we've always been kind of a crazy show,
yeah.
and we haven't been marked explicit. And you know, we're in a bar. We drink alcohol while we do the show,
Yeah.
and you know, shit happens, right?
I actually was
And,
enjoying listening to the final year in review show when it was just you and Bob talking. I don't know if that makes any sense. I was like, you guys should talk more.
Well, you know, maybe we'll do another show. Anyways, the Bunker Show is all about the Bunker Mavens. You know, just like it is about me and Bob. So
Yeah, it is. It is. It's one of the greatest things I think I've been a part of, and I think making it
Wow.
more explicit would
that's a compliment, isn't it?
would be pretty big.
Yeah, he was a part of Game Jam too, so
Don't
that's
say
a big
explicit.
compliment.
Hey, if you can make a movie, but seriously,
back-
Any more friends you're
back
going
to
to
the
bring
point.
next week?
Seriously, folks.
Back to the point.
Seriously.
Back to the
Really,
point.
Bob's
Play-
back from
is play
God
my
knows
game.
where.
My slash.
so
But,
it wasn't really promoting the Game Jam. It's promoting my video game that I made at the Game Jam called Eat My Dust. So go
Eat
play
my
it.
dust. I will look
Hey,
it up and
some-
send me a link so I can put it in the show notes.
Yeah.
Somebody just texted me, Margaret Reynolds. Seriously? Question mark, question mark. Obviously, she's having trouble with the content of this show.
Respond.
She doesn't
yes.
get enough to talk about social.
She's like, seriously, you took away my
popcorn.
microphone.
Popcorn.
Hey, can we go back? and
Anyways, let's move on a little bit. Okay, go
let's
ahead.
reel it back, which
Yeah.
is
I like the game angle.
okay.
Yeah, I think the gaming with popcorn is a good topic.
With dragons.
In Scotland.
There be dragons.
There be dragons, but there was 147 games created with the word snake in it, so
Yeah.
that shows that people were really being literal with the theme. It was a cool little experience. I mean, just to get like 200 people in a room to make as many games as I can in like 26 teams.
Was it a good networking experience? Did you meet people from all over the world?
Well, not all over the world, but a lot of students from BCIT, SFU, Langara, UBC.
But they're probably from other countries, right?
They probably are, actually. Yeah, I never asked. I just assume everybody, once you're here, you're like, oh, you're Canadian.
Yeah, well,
I don't know.
So you could recruit
to
them into
Vancouver,
your,
you're
into
here
your gaming
forever.
company.
Just a techie
Yeah,
question.
definitely.
Very good.
What do you develop it in?
Well, that's your choice. I mean, they provide you like Unity, which was a game engine, was nice enough to donate the pro version of their game license or their
Oh.
game making tool for the kids to use. We used a thing called XNA, which is an Xbox developers code, and then other teams used Flash or Xcode. Or
So there's a reason why the Gaming Maven is actually called the Gaming Maven because he actually
he lives gaming.
he knows what he's talking about. He's actually a real game developer.
Yeah,
real
he's a
life
gaming god. I
gaming
actually
developer.
played.
I live gaming.
I
I
played-
live gaming. That should be my tagline. on
are
Twitter.
I live gaming. Man.
Yeah.
Well, our tagline is
I could roll it.
Black-
digression.
black beer,
It's all
And
shows of
digression.
black beer audio gear.
Oh, black beer
Ooh,
and the
I
hell
like
with the
that.
subject.
Yeah,
That's
black,
what. Yeah.
black beer audio gear. Anybody use Pinterest?
Not
I know what
recently.
it is, yeah. But,
No, what is it? I mean, is what?
Yeah,
do I
I've
have to
used
learn
it.
yet another social media
I like
platform?
how he sounds
It
ashamed.
looks like you might have to.
Pinterest is huge.
It's exploding. And-
Okay,
and
what's
it's
it going to do?
Massive.
Okay, Bob, what's it going to do for me?
It's basically a virtual pin board. You say, "Oh, here's some pictures of me with black beer." You
I've
know,
actually been reading a lot of stuff.
and
too.
then you
Yeah.
put it up, and then
Pinterest.
anybody else that's into that same interest. So it's pinning up on a virtual pin board.
Yeah, I don't see that
interests.
happening.
It's massive.
Yeah,
Massive.
It's growing leaps and bounds, and I've actually I was reading something the other day that said Pinterest for business is going to be huge. It's going to
Yeah.
be one of the biggest tools.
Well, I mean, that's the
Yeah.
name of this article is Pinterest role as a referral for retailers grows. And hey, Javal, you back?
Yeah. Hey.
Sorry. I'm new at this.
Hey, watch out! I'm gonna throw some
just,
popcorn at you, dude.
I'm just trying to get my chair, and I'm just my.
He
mic
did promise he was gonna get
Sorry,
weird.
I didn't mean to interject. Sorry.
It just got me really worried.
Sorry.
so Pinterest.
So Pinterest has become one of the top 5 referrers for several kind of specialist retailers, according to retailers that are selling very specific products.
What's it
Are
called?
able
What's
to
it
get a
called?
lot of traffic.
Pinterest?
Yeah, it's basically
Yeah.
what it is a virtual pin board, and like like a company that creates clothing. They put all their clothing up there, and the people that like their clothing can take that and repin it.
But you can
other
pin
places
whatever you
promote
want,
it.
and you can choose
and then you can make your own
lifestyle
collection.
topics. You can choose all sorts of different topics.
It's just
Favorite
based
cars.
on the human desire to collect stuff. Like you
So
collected
it's like
CDs,
it's like a
you
virtual
collected
it's like a
DVD, you
virtual
collected
hoarders
this and-
thing then.
No,
No, it's just
That's not going to work for me. I don't collect stuff.
it's just
Only men.
have to. It's virtual.
well,
who said that?
well,
Okay,
Ow.
James, you're buying me a
Here's
beer
an-
later. You owe me.
Totally get a beer.
You owe
There's
me.
a ton of space.
Sorry.
In there.
here's a real
She
life
definitely
example.
collects hugs. She collects hugs.
A real life example of Pinterest is one of my customers wanted to. She's
Hin
very.
what?
She doesn't
Hin
know how to
what?
use technology, but she wants to use Pinterest, and so
Oh, Pinterest.
yeah, Pinterest.
I thought it
she
was
wants
hen.
no
Pinterest.
What about
Pin
Go
as in-
Popcorn?
Pinterest. She wants to use
Popcorn
it to.
dress.
She's an interior designer, so she wants to take images of what she's done and use it to like create a, to basically collect images of design ideas.
Nice
when she
stuff.
sees ideas,
Pillows,
she wants to pin them on her
textures,
Pinterest board.
Or
color.
For a
dead
visual type of
dictators,
business, that
maybe.
makes perfect sense. I can't take
Yeah,
a picture of
you
life
can do dead
insurance. That doesn't work.
No,
You
you
know,
just take a
in-
picture
in
of a
like
guy
the-
hanging
pictures
off a
of-
ladder.
But you
You
can
have,
take
like, dead
pictures
people,
of dead
husband
people.
with
Yeah,
money.
you
You
can
know-
take.
Yeah,
you
that's
can-
that's kind of frowned
This
upon.
could be you.
What?
But
You
then-
could
Dead
do.
dictators in the mother cupping.
You can you can put up some pretty interesting
Russian
case
things,
studies
you
on it.
know. Where
Oh
you-
yeah, no.
Big check, dead husband.
But nice try.
I think to me,
Coming to the
I
door
look
with
at
the
I look
big
at
check.
Pinterest right now as to what I think sort of maybe Flickr was 5 or 6 years ago when we were creating sets and groups and doing all that sort of stuff.
Yep.
And they've just taken it to another level.
Yep.
Yeah.
A visual.
So I think there's opportunity for it, but right now I find it really photo driven, and I'm not a huge
Yeah.
photo guy.
It's
I'd rather be on
very,
other
very
platforms. So,
photo-driven,
so I'm not sure it's going to work
Well, you
for
know what?
me, but it could work for a lot of people.
A friend of mine said that she likes it, but she said she wishes she had found it for her wedding and when she was pregnant, because she said she really could have used it for planning her wedding and for baby clothes and things
Makes
like
total
that.
sense. Yeah, it makes
totally
total
makes sense
from
for
what I've
planning
seen.
that kind of thing. I think it would work awesome for that.
I don't mean to interject, but what is Flickr?
We weren't even talking about Flickr, so I think you absolutely
He does know.
You
He's
know
just-
what
I'm,
Flickr is.
I'm not interjecting.
I'm
I'm
calling
just,
you
I'm
out,
just-
dude. I'm calling you out.
Yeah, I'm calling him. He's dusting us.
Photo sharing site.
Dusting
We
us.
didn't
What does that
even
mean?
mention Flickr.
Put your photos
Did we?
online and share them with your friends.
He's dusting us.
What do you mean?
He's been dusted.
It's like your own cardboard box online. So it's like on a computer with
so
a
it's like
cardboard
a-
box
you-
of stuff you could share.
It's like a photo album.
Yeah, it's like sharing that. It's like sharing that.
Yeah, well,
box of photos
so
with
is
everybody.
Picasso, and so is what we were just talking about, Pinterest.
So it's like when you
Picasso,
pass
yeah.
around the family album or something.
Yeah,
or,
except you don't. Well, you
Yeah,
pass
yeah.
around the family
You hold
iPad.
you hold up the negatives or the positives, and you have a look.
Yeah,
So staying
exactly
with
like
the
an
new.
Sometimes positive is good. Sometimes.
Okay,
Well,
go
no,
ahead,
I'm
Jeff.
talking as a positive negative.
Staying with
from
the-
Staying
slide.
with the Pinterest type comment, I'm curious to know what everybody here
Staying
thinks
alive.
about Path. Anybody using Path? And what do you
Yeah, I
think?
got
Yeah,
Path.
we talked
Yeah.
about that. We talked about that a few episodes ago.
Path sucks.
I don't mean.
Well,
to
you know what?
interject
It
again,
is.
but,
Okay.
It
I don't
is
know, do
getting
you use Path?
big. Path
I
is
have an
big for
account.
popcorn, so you don't.
Do I
have to
use
get-
it?
Well, I don't have enough friends on Path yet to actually do
Friend
anything.
me
with
up.
it. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Come on,
man.
dude.
Do it. Let's all be
All
friends.
right, I'll just do some. I'll just grab my
Hey,
Path.
Jeff, do you have your cool charging device for your iPad here?
I charged my phone before I came, or I would have
Tell
brought it
us
for you.
about he.
Is it solar panel?
What
No.
is
Oh,
it?
have you,
Is
have
that
you seen
virtual
this? This
thing?
is the greatest thing that I've ever seen. I saw somebody had it, and I went online and ordered it. Go to it's richardsolo.com, SOLO, and it was like $34.95. You charge it at home. You bring it on the road with you. When your iPhone's empty, you just plug it into that. It's a self.
Oh, yeah, Andrew's got one.
Looks. There you go. Looks just like that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Hey, you know,
And
I
you got the you got the laser pointer, and I have the flashlight version right on the
Is
thing.
it
I
have
can't.
a flashlight?
I can't live without this.
See, Ian's
yeah.
got the.
I
My
burn
life has
through my
changed.
Android
The
phone
charger
and
in a case.
I've seen that as well.
Yeah,
But
we've
Ian's
got-
doesn't have a flashlight.
we've got those two.
Flashlight, no. But the
Yeah.
iPhone has that, so it's okay.
Works good for me when I'm on the road speaking because I've got my laser pointer built right into my charger. I'm charging my phone while I'm up giving a talk
Oh, nice.
or whatever.
Sweet. That sounds
Sorry,
awesome.
I don't mean to interject again. And
No, go ahead.
I
Just
think-
so it's just
I think the
might
word
have
interrupt.
a mild
Brick, big
stuttering
rock
problem
into the
from
middle
the
of the
speed I
conversation.
did in the late '90s. But anyways,
What app's that?
What?
what
Yeah.
is Path and what is all this stuff?
So
you're
Path
talking
is a
about?
social,
You know, Path.
No,
it's-
it sounds
that's
like-
new, so you sound pretty turned on
No,
when you
no,
say
but
something
it
like that.
sounds
What's
a
this
lot-
pathing, man? I want to get into
Sounds
it.
a lot like LDS or like condition.
I sent you a tweet.
Yeah.
Not that Latter Day Saints is not a condition, but it sounds a lot like that. An
Well,
abbreviation
it's
that's,
a lot shorter than Latter Day Saints.
Sorry, that wasn't anti-Semitic.
There's people
was
in
it?
here tweeting each other.
that
Stay
anti-Semitic?
alive.
Sorry.
Hey, I'm getting SMSs from people in the same room, so that's
No,
not
but
as bad
what
as
I'm
tweets.
saying is I don't understand what path, if it's an alliteration or what you're talking about. Because
Well, you want to know what the acronym PATH stands for?
yeah, because you
that's
say
a very
path.
good
No,
question.
Because LDS. LDS.
I
sounds
think
like
it's
a
supposed to be
disease.
more
Sounds like a
abstract, and it's
disease.
supposed to be the
path
path
sounds
that you're
like a
following.
religion, right?
Yeah, I think it's more
See where I'm going?
Yeah, I think the reason they say path is because the way it looks, it's a linear log of
What you're
whatever
doing.
you do, right? And
Yeah.
if you don't log all the time, your path is pretty short. And if you're doing lots of stuff and logging all the stuff you're doing, then you got a long path, and that's why it's becoming popular.
So
And
it's like
it's going to be the new Facebook.
so
That's what everybody's saying.
It's like a.
It's like the timeline, but that's all.
So it's like a pathological antibiotic.
Exactly. You nailed it, man.
Something.
You nailed it.
Thaloris,
Well, yeah.
hemoglobin, whatever. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, well-
Whatever I can give to that.
Yeah, well,
Is that
those are some
alliteration?
interesting words you use.
No,
but
I'm just wondering because have no idea.
All right, I think we should
Cut the
touch on
show.
this show that we weren't going to talk about last time. Angry Birds.
yeah, you're going to love this one because Angry Birds are into popcorn.
Rovio.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The makers of Angry Birds are not worried about piracy.
Have you heard Dirty
Nope.
Birds?
They're not worried about
Dirty
piracy.
Birds.
They've spoken out saying that,
We love piracy.
it's not a big deal.
They don't love piracy, but they understand that it's not the end all be all.
No, it's just a social distribution that they were just talking about. I was reading amazing.
The
Go ahead.
chances of somebody actually like downloading your game and liking it is actually just the same as if you gave them a free trial and then they bought it.
Yeah. Well, basically, what he's
There are
saying,
some dicks, but
He says we can learn a lot from the terrible way the music industry dealt with piracy. It would be futile to tackle it all. If we have failed to make our legitimate products the easiest thing to buy, it's almost our fault when we get pirated.
totally.
So, I mean,
That's a self-omission.
that's a good segue into, the whole Bill C-11.
Yeah, before we jump into that, actually, my
ACTA.
favorite. Oh, hang on.
Actually, just one point on a side note. I just checked in on Path. First time.
Nice.
Nice.
Did you say you're awake?
Did you say you're at the Bunker Project?
I did.
Nice.
Good
That's
man.
even better.
No,
Ooh,
but,
I like it.
No, but Sideways. I knew this company. They were from the somewhere in Salt Spring or somewhere. There were a bunch of hippie kids or whatever, kids of hippies.
I find it hard to believe that you know somebody like that.
Yeah, I know it's a far stretch. Anyways, they had a company called Dirty Birds. What it was is they retooled like implements of
Mass destruction.
implements of like digging, shovels,
Okay.
rakes,
Yeah.
and
Tools.
tools, implements, if you will, and they converted them to a sprinkling.
What? Sprinkling? Is that a bad word you're going to say?
No,
It's-
sprinkling
Yes.
things that will sprinkle.
Oh, okay. Sprinkler
yeah,
units. Like,
Sprinkling devices.
Okay,
that
yeah.
is that's I will.
And they called it Dirty Birds.
Why dirty
Nice,
birds?
yeah.
I don't know, because they were...
Hey, what about the Montana turd bird?
No, they were birds. Like, they made them look like birds.
Yeah, they made
gave
these
them,
turds look like
paddle
birds.
feet, like
Sold them
ducks.
for like freaking.
No, but they made them
$20
mints,
bucks.
right? But they were recycling
And all it
old
is pieces of
tools.
crap that are shaped like
Yeah.
birds with little eyes
And
on
they
them.
painted them, and they had
And
kits.
tourists buy them.
Yes.
I think that could be a
So
poem
what's
that you
that?
just
Pet
said.
rocks.
And it was the same
The
shit.
same as
Dirty
Pet
birds.
Rocks.
Pet rocks.
Yeah. So, what do you think of Bill C-11, SOPA, PIPA? They're trying to combat piracy, but my view on it is they are throwing.
Then don't promote it.
They're trying to throw out the baby with the bathwater.
Yeah, but they're promoting it.
It's too late. They can't stop it. We're always going to find a way around it.
I agree.
It's like the music industry's learned to embrace the new way, and artists are getting out there and they're still making money.
Well,
and
the music
the world-
the music industry isn't embracing it. They're fighting it tooth and nail. That's the problem.
Okay,
They're
some
going to
of them
lose,
are.
man.
But my favorite
they're
favorite
gonna lose
quote
as
from the
long
week
as-
is that internet piracy is the new radio. That is how
Yeah,
people
that's
are
what,
distributing and people are getting discovered. So it's the new radio.
The thing is, you can either fight it or you can learn how to get along with it and learn a new way to deal
Or
with
learn
it.
to promote your music, man.
I mean, look,
get back to
the book
basics.
industry is going to suffering. Okay, the book industry isn't. The book publishers are going to be out of business because people
Yep.
can self-publish.
Yep.
They're either going to have to, accept that and figure out.
No, they're going to sell digitally through Kindle.
And they're going to
and,
find the talent that are self-publishing
and
and actually
Nook
bring
and
them
all
in
that.
under their wing.
There's
Make them
still
part
going to
of
be
their
money in
brand.
books.
It's
There's-
a boon for
the money's not
editors.
going away.
It's
Just
a
the
boon
physical
for
book is
editors.
going away.
It's all the guys in suits that are screwed.
I still,
sorry, Ian.
I still need
Sorry,
somebody
the one
to-
guy in the
You're
room
a
has got
car
a
guy,
suit
and
on.
people always need cars, so you're safe.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
worried about it.
Yeah. That
He's also a
until
Shit, yeah.
jetpacks are invented.
Yeah.
Yeah, they happen already, man. They don't go very far, though.
And
No,
hula
not
cars.
right now, no.
Okay, I think
Or
the
cars
the-
that
the-
fly, man.
I don't mean to interject, but
Yes,
You,
you do.
you will.
You're interjecting.
Please interject. We
You
ask.
might as well just say, "Can I? I want
Yeah.
to
Just say,
interject."
I'm about to
Could
say
I
something. It's weird.
Can I interrupt?
Ran-
As a newcomer, and you brought me on board, and
Yeah, you having fun?
that's not bad. But I think your listeners are going to love me more than the rest of you. Fucking but, all I'm
might
gonna
be
s-
right.
All, I'm
All
gonna
right,
s-
hold on. I'm
No, no, but
interjecting.
all-
I'm interjecting. Hold on.
No. Back that bus up. But all I'm going to say is,
I just taught the locksmith Maven how to take a picture of himself.
All right, let's
no. But anyways, what I'm
Brand new phone.
No. What
It
I'm
goes
saying-
both ways.
It does.
Well, turn the mic off.
Lower
If you
megapixel
don't want to
that
hear
way,
it,
though.
turn the mic off.
No, okay, all right.
No, go
we
ahead.
Hurt your feelings.
No,
go
fuck
ahead.
it,
No.
fuck it. No,
Oh,
no.
now he's pissed
No.
off.
Let's let him finish
No.
this one sentence,
No.
and then we can rudely interrupt. Joe,
No, you've already rudely interjected.
awesome. So,
With your
Backtrack.
radio
It's
voice.
his turn.
I've rudely interjected with my radio voice. Echo.
that's awesome.
Like,
I
what
take
the
that as a
fuck,
compliment. Okay, backtracking a bit, SOPA.
Yeah.
There's a lot of aspects of SOPA that I don't think people take into the equation. Like, for me, some of the websites I love risk being destroyed for no reason. Like, there's a website that I visit called thatguywiththeglasses.com. Shout out. Basically, it's just nerds that rant about movies. They make little videos, and it occasionally shows little clips of the movies. They'll basically be like, "This movie's bad, and here's why it's bad."
Yeah, and that's
it's-
gonna
it's
get
good
banned.
stuff. Exactly. And that site risks being destroyed because SOPA is stupid, and it makes no sense.
Yeah, well, SOPA
SOPA
is nothing because it got shut down.
But SOPA, the thing that's scary about SOPA is that they could be on their website, but if there's any sort of copyrighted content on that website, that gives them the legal right to take it down. And that's what's scary about SOPA.
Isn't that Francis Ford Coppola's daughter?
That's
Miss
Sophia.
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 Oh,
Sophia.
sorry.
Close.
Miss Sophia
She's just as
Coppola.
awful.
Sorry.
Now it's her younger sister.
I don't watch
Sophia
a lot of
Coppola.
TV.
She's
Now look
almost
at-
as awful.
look
There
at-
was something
guys,
with Bill
you're
Murray.
talking
There was
about
something with
the
Bill
wrong
Murray.
thing.
Something
Groundhog
about
Day?
You're talking
Groundhog
about
Day.
the wrong
Is that
thing.
Tomorrow?
Sopa
Tomorrow.
is
Tomorrow?
dead.
That's tomorrow.
It's
Sopa is
Pipa.
dead.
Pipa is the one to be freaking out about. I mean,
Oh,
it's
that's
an
Paul
international
McCartney and the
thing that
one-legged bitch.
27
Acta.
countries have signed
that's
already.
Peter.
There's
It's
Pipa,
going
there's
into
Zach.
law.
It's already
Okay, pause.
signed.
It's done.
Pause.
It's
First
been
off-
doing it for 8 months.
Yeah,
Pause.
Dude.
First off, let's silence this guy's mic just for a minute.
No.
Second off, Pipa, I don't
No,
even know
man.
what it is.
Just say
Explain.
popcorn if you want him to shut up, okay?
I hate popcorn.
Popcorn.
That's
See? It works.
awful.
Bob, Pipa,
Oh,
enlighten
it's
me.
the
I know very
sound.
little about it.
Smart. That.
Pipa. You don't know anything about Pipa?
I know very little.
It's just
Enlighten me.
another.
Okay. This is the big international.
No, ACTA is
No,
the international.
ACTA
Oh,
is the
sorry, sorry,
international
sorry.
one.
ACT is
There's
the big
another one?
international one.
It's a treaty signed in Europe.
Pipa is the
Give me an
second
acronym. I'll say it's the
Same
big
thing.
international.
one.
No,
BC
in
11.
Spanish, pipa is a pipe.
No, but
So
okay,
you
I
put
gotta
the
relate to
mota
that.
in
It's
the
an
pipa
acronym.
and you smoke the pipa.
here's the thing.
That's cool.
We should
I'd
maybe
vote for
silence
that.
Mike while we're
Here's
explaining
the
these
thing.
things.
Like, if they want to combat piracy, they can strengthen laws against piracy. But what these bills
They don't
do,
need to strengthen. You could totally get shut down with the laws that exist now. The
What-
thing is just a power grab
No, but what
by
these-
the powers
yeah.
that be.
Exactly.
Oh,
what these
sorry.
laws do is they go way farther than that. Just
Way
like-
farther.
And there's a good analogy. Like, here we go.
All right, analogy.
Bill
me. Analogy
C-51,
me, baby.
amendment to the Food and Drug Act, which allowed the government to severely restrict natural health products in.
Oh, here where you go. You know that.
Take a
No,
drink.
Don't be
Canada.
something. No.
It's so co-op.
Let's
of you.
talk
Same thing.
about
That's so
something
co-op
relevant.
radio.
You're giving with this kind of legislation, you're giving the government powers to
Too much. Well, what the problem? It's not that it's
To throw the-
legislation. It's
Not
vague
enough.
legislation. It's legislation so wide that an organization comes. Oh, you know what? Look, we're just going to squish it in there, and boom, we're shutting down this whole section of society.
yeah, it's basically
That's the problem.
It's throwing the baby out with the bathwater.
Well,
It's
they
not,
just, they
no,
just
it's
don't
not
want
throwing
Egypt
the baby out with
happen
the
here.
bathwater. It's throwing the whole house out with
Yeah.
the baby and the bathwater. Oh, and
Oh,
this
and then
is-
burning it down.
Throw in an iceberg and the whole water table as well. That's what they're doing with this one. It's not like baby with the bathwater. It's like the whole water table. That's
You know what I think it is?
messed
Sounds
up,
like an
big time.
abortion with a divorce.
Well, it's much worse than that.
A divortion?
Oh,
Yeah,
well played.
exactly.
It's because he goes to movies. He knows these clever words.
You know what? I think with that note, that's the end of the show.
Oh,
Rock
please
and
say
roll.
it's the end of the show. For God's sake, what do we got? Oh, yeah. It's the end of the show.
We're
Amazing.
approaching the
51
end of the
minutes. Let's just cut it short. Just like
Sponsored
our
by
poor-
Orville Redenbacher.
No. Hey, you know.
Global
Fuck,
Game
I'm
Jam
already
And
fucking
Game Jam.
Mexicans,
Yeah, I'd just
Celtic.
like to.
Mexican Dragon.
And popcorn.
I'd like to.
Oh, and Dirty Birds. Dirty Birds.
Dirty
Salt
Birds.
Spring.
Dirty Birds. They make some.
Hey,
and
we just-
MovieMarmalade.com.
I'd
Plus,
like
we're
to
going to do a big shout out to Wix.com for sponsors. Let us do relatively obtuse shows like this.
check out our awesome Facebook page, which was
Amazing.
designed by
Wix.com. You know what's
template.
amazing
Bob
about
Garlick
Wix?
designed it.
All the subjects
by
tonight we
himself.
talk about, as diverse as they are, every single one of those subjects you could do a free website for at Wix.com. Amazing. Even I Hate Popcorn website.
What does
And-
that mean?
Yeah,
I hate
I
popcorn.com.
can totally get you into that. It's amazing. Big popcorn with blood and guns. You love
Oh,
it, man.
I
Yeah,
hate
yeah.
popcorn.
Excellent. 10 minutes, you have it,
Fucking
man.
awful.
And if you're on iTunes, leave us a review. If you're listening to us on Stitcher.com, as I know many of you are,
Yes, hi there.
welcome to the Bunker Project.
Hey, Stitcher, is that the people that are into like macrame and things?
Don't be
Is that-
afraid
is
to
that,
eat
you know?
popcorn.
Yeah, you know. if
And
you're into
on that
popcorn.
note, we'll see you again next week.
Yeah, if we survive. If we
Bye-bye.
survive the hangover from tomorrow.